Okay, good afternoon, members. Welcome to our second lesson, English. For the first lesson, we looked at informal letter writing, which was under functional letter writing. Functional writing. So for the case of the informal letter writing, we saw what is about informal letter writing. We saw addresses, we saw titles, we saw headings, we saw all that. But for the case of today, we are going to look at minute writing. Minute writing, these are the written records of the proceedings of the meeting. When you're the secretary of the meeting, you are the secretary of that very meeting. So what you write down, it is called minute writing. They are minutes of the meeting. So this is what I mean. So minute writing entails the following. Like informal letter, how I told you that it has address, it has headings, it has what? Even minute writing has aspects or procedures. From this you got this, from this you got this. And the procedure number one, or aspect number one, is called heading. Heading, for the case of the heading, this shows the convenance of the meeting, venue, date, and the time. Even indicate the venue are the date, that very date, and the time you have conducted your meeting. This is our heading here. Then we go to another aspect, which is members present. Members present. Members present, this is the list of the members who have attended. The people who have attended in person, people are in the meeting, they write them down here. So, I think let me dictate what I've explained so that we write. I first explain, then we write an aspect. I explain, we write. Then for the case of the heading, under heading we are going to say, heading, this shows the convenance of the meeting. This shows the convenance of the meeting. Please write down something here. This shows the convenance of the meeting, venue, date and time. Venue, date and time. Then from there I said you write the members present. Members present, I said these are the people who have attended in person. So let's write something down here also. List all the members present. Starting with the chairman, secretary, and treasurers. List all the members present, starting with the chairman, secretary, and treasurers. So far we've gone for the third aspect, which is absent without apologies. I said we have heading, which entails the convenance of the meeting, venue, date, and time. Then we went to the members present. I said to write the people who have attended in person. Then from there we got absent members without apologies. Absent members without apologies, I said these are the people who have not attended and they have not contacted you to tell you that they are not coming. They have not communicated, they have not sent the apology. So these are the people you write here. Absent members without apologies. Then from absent members without apologies, we go to absent members with apologies. Absent members with apologies, these are the people who have not come, but then at least they have contacted you and said we are not coming because of this and this, so we are sorry. So those are the members. Let's write something about that. Absent without apologies. List the names of the members. Who are not present. And have not sent the apologies. Then absent with apologies. List the names of the members who are absent. Who are absent. I beg your pardon. List the names of the members who are absent, but asked for the permission. To be aware, and that's why they have sent apologies. Then another point, which is in attendance. In attendance is different from the members present, though it is somehow related. For the case of in attendance here, you know, when you're in the meeting, you find you have invited some guests. So in attendance here, you also write the guests who have attended the meeting. So here under in attendance, you say sometimes guests are invited, such names are listed. Sometimes guests are invited, such guests' name are listed here. Then we got another point, which is our point number. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our point number 7, which is agenda. Agenda. For the case of the agenda, you number the items. You write down the items to be discussed in the meeting. For example, number 1, we started with the prayer. Number 2, the speech of the chairman, the speech of vice chairman, the speech of this and that. This is what we call agenda. From in attendance, you got agenda. Let's write something about agenda. Agenda is a numbered list of items. Agenda is the numbered list of items to be discussed during the meeting. A numbered list of items to be discussed during the meeting. Then from there, we go to minutes. Minutes, the same as proceedings of the meeting. In bracket, minutes, write proceedings of the meeting. Now each minute here represents the topic of discussion. For example, if number 1 was the player, then after the player, we go to the speech of, let's assume the speech of chairman, the speech of chairman, then we say, chairman said this, and that. That's number 1. Then number 2, you can even have the reactions of the audience as our number 2. But here minutes are written in a special way. Let's assume that our agenda, we have 6 items on our minutes, like 6 items. Let's assume we have 6 items on our agenda. Then number 1, it is the speech of the chairman. Number 1 is the speech of the chairman. So you will write, it is number 1 of 6. Number 1 of 6 items, meaning the speech of the chairman is number 1 of the 6 items that has to be discussed. Then let's assume that number 2 is the reaction of the people, what they said about chairman speaking. You also write it like 2 of 6 items. So that's the unique way of writing minutes. Then writing minutes here. Then I want you to note down something here. NB, note. Minutes are always written in the past tense. Minutes are always written in the past tense. Minutes are always written in the past tense. For example, you say, chairman said this, the audience reacted like this, chairman requested this, members resolved like that. So it has to be in the past tense. Even though you are writing at this moment, chairman is saying something, you say, chairman suggested this and this. The audience requested this and this. So it has to be written in past tense. Let's write something down. Minutes are always written in the past tense and should be clear and concise. You have to just get to the point. There is no need of writing this the whole story. No, if chairman talks about many things, but his aim was on something, it's what you write. Chairman requested this and that. You just get to the point. That is to be clear and concise. Then another thing, remember to use active or specific phrases. Remember to use active or specific phrases. When I say active or specific phrases, you write as if something has just happened. You don't use passive phrase, you use active phrase. This is what I mean. So now we are going to see the examples of the expressions used. Let's write them down here. Examples of expression used. Examples of the expression used. Members agreed. As I said, we write in the past tense and it has to be active phrase. members agreed. The chairman requested. The chairman requested. The chairman requested. The members resolved. 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 So this is all about the proceedings of the meeting, or what you write on your meeting. Then after writing your minutes down, then you sign as the secretary under your paper, you know what you wrote, and other members also sign down. Other members also sign down. Then if I'm to do the recap of today, I said minute writing are the written records of the proceedings of the meeting. I said they are written records of the proceeding of the meeting. And I said these also have the procedures or steps. I said number one is the heading, which shows the convenance of the meeting, venue, date and time. Then I said you also write members present. You list the members who are present, who have attended in person. Then for the members present, I said you go to absent with apologies, where I said you write people who have not come but then have contacted you, tell you why they have not come, or they have apologized for the absence. And then from there you go to members absent without apologies. These people who have not attended and have not contacted you, tell you why they are not attended. Then from there we went to in attendance. I said in attendance you write the guests or the people who have also come for the meeting. Then you write the agenda. From there you get agenda which you have prayers. From prayers, chairman speech, chairman speech. Then we go to the minutes, where I said that minutes you write what really happened. Number one, the speech of the chairman. Number two, this speech of the chairman, he said this and this. Then number two, the speech of first chairman, where he said this and that. Then from there, I also told you that minutes are always written in active phrase and present tense. They are ever written in past tense and active phrase, where you said you write as if it happened, even if you're writing it now, but you say you write it in the past tense. It has already passed. The chairman said this, the audience said this, the chairperson requested this, and all that. So this is what I all have for you today. Stay safe, stay blessed. Next time.